So you want to become a flight instructor. You want to share your passion for aviation with other people. You want to fly every day. You want to get paid for it. But most of all, you want to increase your own skill set as a pilot, which is fantastic. But the one thing that's forgotten about becoming a flight instructor is when you step foot into an aircraft with a student, they will try to end your life.
And on that bombshell.
On a daily basis in a training aircraft, there's an attempted murder that happens. Fact! And you can't just call the police and say, hey, listen, somebody's trying to kill me. No, this is your job. Whether it's rotating too quickly on takeoff, flaring too high on a landing, or the big one, the base to final turn.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. What's the procedure? Stay calm!
The student's coming in on a base. Speed's perfect. You look to your left, the runway's going past your shoulder. Oh no, what's going on? All of a sudden, you sink into your seat. You look at the control column. Oh, he's pulling back. Look at the student. Oh. Before you know it, you look forward. You're upside down, spinning towards the ground at some ungodly speed. Never fear. Not today. Clark Kent steps into the phone booth. He steps out. Super instructor. Power comes back. Ailerons in neutral. Rudder goes opposite the spin. Elevator down. You've recovered. You keep control of the plane all the way to touchdown and back to the FBO. Not a word is said to the student until the debrief. To make them feel okay, you can't just look at them and say, listen, you're an idiot for trying to kill me. That's not, you can't do that. Okay, all right, that's what we're doing today. Come on, off we go. For those of you interested in getting a shirt like this or this, you can get them from my Teespring account, which I've now connected to my YouTube channel. So you can see the link in the description for the Teespring, or you can actually see the products lined up below this video. Check those out if you're interested. If not, just watch the video. Let's roll.
I'm the student, okay?
All right.
Same thing, and be prepared for anything.
Keep that coordination.
What do I do?
Keep that.
Your controls.
And that's why you said be prepared for anything, and I
Be
wasn't.
prepared for anything, exactly.
Oh, that was my contribution to the stall, or the spin.
Alright, I'll talk to the camera very quickly.
Okay.
Let the people know what's going on.
Fantastic.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the sky. This is good friend Michael, a CFI applicant, so he's going for his flight instructor certificate. He's teaching me today. He's going to show us all how to do cross control stalls and trim stalls, as well as some other things. We'll do some landings as well. Why not? I get comfortable from the right seat. So yeah, that's why we're here. That's why we're bringing you along.
Fantastic.
Welcome.
So our trim stall, we are making our descent, and then of course somebody either pulls on the runway or animal runs onto the runway, and I call go around. They of course implement full throttle. The plane pops up unexpectedly for them. They panic, and it just continues into a stall. Are you okay with that explanation?
Perfectly
okay.
fine.
So the things we need to think about this is, once we get that back pressure in, it really is going to pop up on it. You can feel the pressure already that you're having to keep just to keep a level altitude here. So once we apply that full pressure, we're really going to pop straight up, and we're just going to allow that stall to happen. Once it breaks, we're going to of course give it that hard nose over just to get it back over. We're going to let that speed build up, and then we're going to pull that trim out, and then we're going to recover.
Roger. We're going to do this with 10 degrees of flaps.
Okay, we'll do this with 10 degrees of flaps.
So
Okay.
we're going to accentuate that.
All right. So we're below 110. We'll go ahead and implement our landing setup. Pull that throttle back. But just let that speed bleed down to our approach speed. We're coming in at 65. We see something comes in the runway. I call go around. They implement the full power. It pops up.
You want to? There you go.
It's kind of choppy stall.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and get that nose forward. As we're building up, let's go ahead and take that trim out and allow that altitude to come back up.
So you got your traffic light south, slide up 5 miles east of Lake Ashby, 3,000 feet westbound.
What did you forget?
Flaps.
Flaps! Other than that, perfect. My controls.
Your flight controls.
Alright, that was actually really good, man.
Huh?
I'm the student, okay?
Alright.
So, we're going to do that same thing and be prepared for anything.
Okay. So, when we're coming in, I'm going to call go around at a certain point because somebody's come onto the runway or for some reason, I want you to go around.
Okay.
When I call go around, I want that throttle to be put in deliberately, not slammed. And so when I call go around, I want you to let that nose pop up, and I want you to stay coordinated with this. You're gonna be full power, right? So we're gonna feel a lot of those left turning tendencies. All right, so we're close. All right, let's keep it going straight. Let's focus on where we're headed.
Those clouds are really cool.
And we are definitely in a landing approach. So let's go ahead and line up with that road there. That'll be our runway.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That's our runway. Now that roadway, got the sky picture as well. That's where you want to think about your coordination.
So
all right?
Okay.
And so we're coming in, we're descending slowly, and I call go around. So we deliberate, not that far. Keep that coordination.
What do I do?
Keep that.
Your controls.
Oh shit. Me and the go. Yeah, that's one I'm never doing with a student. Maybe that's why they never did it with me.
So
right.
the student panicked,
Yeah.
right? He was
And then
going all over the
Then the
place.
instructor panicked.
But, right, so that highlights
Yeah.
just how easy this thing can spin, but how easily this thing can get out of it. I
Right.
just pulled power back then and it recovered.
Oh shit.
That's one thing that can happen. So you're teaching somebody something, whatever, you're doing your things as the instructor, saying things and blah blah blah, and all of a sudden, as he's doing it, student, starts panicking,
Right.
holds it in places that he shouldn't,
Okay.
tries to fucking flip
I
backflip
should
you,
have
forward flip.
called power back, got that opposite rudder in,
Exactly.
and then nose down.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
And I didn't do it. I froze. So anytime the wing is dropping, opposite rudder.
Get that power back first.
Okay.
Just get it back, and opposite rudder.
And that's why you said be prepared for anything, and I
Be
wasn't.
prepared for anything. Exactly.
Oh shit. That was my contribution to the stall, or the
Yeah.
spin. When I call go around, you're going to apply full power deliberately, but not jamming it in. Don't slam the throttle.
Okay.
Deliberately, and then you're going to want to put that right rudder in, right? Because we're going to be losing that coordination quickly. So we want to get ready on that right rudder, and we're going to want to sort of abandon all hope with our ailerons, right? They're
Okay.
going to be less and less effective. So
I like that.
yeah. So all right. So go ahead and let's give just a slight descent and go ahead and pull that throttle back. Good. All right, we're lined up with that runway. Oh, we got somebody coming to the runway. Go around. Get that rudder in. Get that rudder in. Yeah, get that rudder in. All right, let the nose drop. Keep that rudder in. Okay. All right, now level it out. All right, rudder out, rudder out. Okay. All right, that's good. All right, now we got stabilized. Go ahead and pull those flaps out.
Got a lot
All
of
right.
pressure.
All right, let's go ahead and pull that pressure out slowly.
How?
How'd you get it in?
Oh, like that. There you go. That's
All right.
better.
I was riding along the pedal that time.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
You don't. Right. Okay. So get that maneuver's complete.
All right.
So you shadowed me on that. You felt what I was doing.
Right.
So you know. Okay. A little bit of right rudder. A little bit of right rudder. That's all it takes.
Okay.
You know, we're instructors. We don't sit here, or we shouldn't sit here, and then every time something kind of goes a little bit off,
Right.
what we need, we don't jump on the controls. Just instruct.
Right.
Beautiful. Nice. Good. All right. Cool. Let's do a turning stall.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, cross-controlled stall.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
talk me through that, because it's
All
you are we basically just talking about like a turn base to final?
Base to final.
Okay.
Base
All
to
right.
final. That dreaded base to final.
Are you like coming in from the 90 to start this?
From the 90 on
Okay.
the base,
All right.
you're going to line up with something which we got the road ahead of us.
Okay.
Sorry, off the left side there.
All right.
So all this is too much bank with too much left rudder with too much back pressure. So what's the recovery procedure?
So the recovery procedure, right rudder, nose down,
Exactly.
right?
That's
Pair.
it. That's it. So we're coming in, okay, I've got the 90 degrees, I'm maintaining altitude, I'm slowing the plane down. And as we're coming, I'm looking at my road, and all of a sudden,
Realize you overshot.
overshooting because it's going back there. So
Right.
the student's going to come in like this.
Right?
Okay, we're at 65, we've got about 30 degrees of bank.
Yeah.
He's
And we're
pulling
not going to
back,
go any farther.
and he's actually doing a bit of this. There it stalls, so power's already back.
Okay.
Rudder, nose down, and that's it. And then full power to get away from it.
So do you find, so talk me through what you're seeing as the instructor. Are you seeing they're turning late, I'm ready for it. I know they're going to try to tighten this damn turn.
Exactly.
They're going to use the rudder because they figured out somewhere along the line the rudder can tighten a turn.
Right.
So you're already on that right rudder, ready to go.
Yes.
Okay.
You ready?
All right.
Usually the power is fairly close to idle
Right.
in this anyway, so it's an easy pullback. So the the dropping of the wing isn't as pronounced.
Okay.
You want me to do another one, or you feel like you're okay?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Do one more.
Yep.
All right, cool. So this road here is going to be my my runway. I'll leave a little bit of power in this time.
Okay.
We're slowing it down, slowing it down. Okay, we got a nice speed on a base, looking really good. Looking good. It's going to be a really good landing.
This is going to be a great landing.
Instructor.
Yeah.
It's going to be
and
really,
if you
really
paid any
good.
attention to what you're doing, we wouldn't even be doing this maneuver.
Yeah. So we're coming in.
Good stuff. This is a nice view out here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
That's
beautiful,
lovely.
man. Beautiful.
Who's that runway again?
Oh,
We forgot to make a turn, didn't we?
Alright, so I'm going to turn, and as I do that, yeah, you know what, I can make this happen. There it goes. Power comes idle. Aileron's neutral.
Nice
Just
and
opposite
easy.
rudder. Simple.
Yeah.
Really, really easy. The wing
Yeah.
doesn't even want to drop.
Yeah, it didn't feel like it.
Yeah. Alright, your controls.
My flight controls.
Your flight controls.
All right.
All it is excessive back pressure with about 30 degrees of bank with
Okay.
excessive left rudder. That's
All
it.
right. So student is making they're basically coming in on base. They've got their power set where they want it. They start to make their turn towards final. They realize that they're going to lose it, so they try to tighten that up with the rudder, and they pull back to accentuate that. And we just use right rudder to pull that power back and get that nose down. Simple as that. I couldn't even get that wing to drop.
Yeah,
That's why I pulled it so
doesn't
far.
want to drop,
yeah,
right?
I really didn't. Go ahead and recover.
The trim stall was a lot
Yeah.
scarier than that.
Yeah. Much
Oh,
more.
cool.
All right.
Sweet man.